Hello everyone. So today we are going to see about closures in JavaScript. So a closure is a technique which we use it in our use it in our day-to-day lives within JavaScript. A function which has access to the output of another function is simply called a closure. So I would like to explain you with an example. Say for instance, we'll create a function which is called print, and then this is an arrow function. So I'm going to declare a variable, let a, sorry I missed, is equal to, so let a equal to 10. I'm declaring a variable 10, and then I'm going to declare another function which is multiplier. This is also an arrow function, and now in this function I'm just going to log something like a times a. As you can see here, I haven't passed any value or any props, or any value to this function as a parameters, but still I'll be able to access this value a, which is declared in the parent function. And finally I'm going to return this multiplier function, and now I'm going to declare a variable x, and then I'm going to call a print method. Now when you just log the value of x, when you just log the value of x, you'll be able to see this is a function. One second. So you'll be able to see the return type of the print will be a function which is assigned to x. And now when I just call x, you'll be able to see the output of this particular. So now we are calling this function multiplier. So initially we called the print function, we got a multiplier function as a result, and now when we are calling the multiplier function, so you'll be able to see the value of this a times a, which is 10 times 10 will be 100. So it's like 10 times 10 will be 100. Okay, so this is a short example of what are closures. And now say for instance, when we want to pass a value, we do not want to multiply with the same number, we want to multiply with the number which we pass dynamically. Okay, so when we pass b, so as how we had access to a, so we'll also have access to b here. Okay, and now you can see the print function expects a parameter b, and now when I pass 2 as a parameter, and now the same function will be returned, and this multiplier function do not require any parameters, so this can be called as it is, so which is 10 times 2 will be 20. So you'll be able to see the 20 on the console. So this is one way of calling closures. And now I would like to show you a different way. I'm going to have y, and I'm going to call the same function, and now I'm going to pass like 3 as a parameter. So the return type of this will be a function. I can call this directly once again, and now which is 10 times 3 will be 30. You'll be able to see 30 on the console. So this is how usually you will see in most of the tutorials and most of the GitHub pages. So this is an efficient way of using closures. That's it. Thank you.